Hey, Chandler, just going off of last year, just emotionally, we haven't talked to you, but just kind of walk me through just like the emotions of what happened throughout the season, and then just your mentality just going into this year, being the guy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, last year getting the starting job, and then 3 quarters in, you get hurt, and Max takes the opportunity and runs with it. I mean, it was definitely difficult for the first couple of weeks. As a competitor, you want to play, so that was very difficult. I kind of thought that, all right, it's my time. It's time that I'm going to get to show the world what I'm about, and things happened, but I learned a lot of valuable lessons. I learned some lessons that I'm not even sure if I know I learned them yet until I get to this season. And then really the Jalen Hurts story really kind of impacted me. It really brought a lot of hope for me during the season. And then obviously I had to be the best teammate I could be. I took a lot of pride in that. And just like Max did when he lost the job, he said he wants to be the best backup quarterback in the country. So my mindset shifted to that. And then this season, it brings a different hunger. I thought last year was the most driven I'd been, and then I got to this off season, and it's really, it's this year. I mean, I've never been so driven, so hungry to just get out there, and just show all the stuff that I've been doing in the dark.
You mentioned that there's probably lessons that you've learned that you don't even realize yet. But what did you watch when you were on the sideline, and what did you kind of make yourself take in?
Every single game I'm on the sideline, I was taking mental reps. I was going through seeing the same thing that Max is seeing, making decisions that I was going to make, and he really, learning from him, I took away that you gotta throw it in the flats, throw it in your check down. You can't go out there and sure, I like to be a gunslinger, and I feel I can make any throw on the field at any time, but sometimes throwing it behind the line of scrimmage and letting your running back go make 8 yards for you that's a win. So I really learned that from him. I really feel like I've grown up in that aspect, and I got to continue to prove it.
What are some of the biggest changes in Coach Browell's offense compared to what Garrett was running?
Tempo for sure. I'd say tempo. We're gonna get lines. We're gonna get set quick. We're gonna get rolling, and our goal is to make the defense not set. Or if they're getting set in their base stuff, and that's when we can really pounce on them.
I know the competitor in you, like you said, it was difficult just not getting to play last year, but did it make it any easier, the success that Max was having and this team was having?
Oh, absolutely. Seeing him, I mean, everything that he's been through, his 3 years before that here, he went through a lot, and just kind of learning from him the way to handle adversity. He handled a lot of adversity, so it was awesome to see him just have that success that he's been waiting for, and that seeing him going to New York and stuff like that, like it was awesome to see him do that.
How hungry are you coming back into this role?
Hungrier than ever. I mean, I didn't think I could get much hungrier than last year, but this is, I'm very driven this year.
I think
That national championship obviously is staying the last couple months, but what's it like just strapping on a helmet again and just getting back out there with the new group?
It's exciting. I mean, we got some new dudes here. A lot of speed. We've got a lot of speed. Obviously, we've got a bunch of new guys, new faces, but they're plug and play guys. I mean, you can plug them in and they're ready to roll. They have some experience, and they're ready.
I know one thing Coach Dykes always has said, and you had said this last year, each team develops its own identity. This is obviously not last year's team, but what do you sense in guys that are coming back? Their hunger, like yourself, your hunger, but what do you sense the mode of those guys, knowing that things came so close and now starting over almost, basically?
I think it's kind of more professional this year. Really, the guys coming back, we've set that standard, and that we're not here to just mess around. Like we're not here to be happy to be there. We're expecting to be there in that situation, and that's got to be the motto around the locker room. And these new guys coming in, kind of just putting that on them, engraving that in their heads about just our professionalism that we have here, and I think we're just more mature.
When you reflect back on this as a team, not just individual but as a team, do you look at the positive of what happened, or does the way it ended kind of overshadow a little bit of that, or is a little bit of all of that?
For me, I'm hard on myself, so kind of the competitor side is I'm seeing that 65-7 loss, but also then again you got to sit back and reflect on, okay, all the stuff that we had accomplished, that people didn't think that Texas Christian University could do. And then obviously falling short in the Big 12 championship game, but I mean, you gotta also think, all right, well, we went 12-0 in regular season, that's hard to do. So we're that close, and that means we gotta work that much harder.
Remember in your days when you were at Highland Park and you're a good passer runner, is it fair to say that this offense might fit your playing style, kind of the best since you've been here?
Yes, sir. I'd say so. Coach Dykes and I actually talked about it the other day, and I'm excited. I feel very comfortable in this offense, and I just feel like it's made for me, kind of.
Speaking of the Highland Park, just talk about your journey as far as you mentioned Jalen Hurts earlier. Do you hope that you can motivate with your own story? I mean, you played here down the street, and here you are.
Absolutely. I mean, being a Dallas kid, kind of coming in the backyard in Fort Worth, and really trying to anybody out there kind of in a similar situation, just injuries. I see people when they get injured, like I kind of see it a different way now. Just kind of like they're the stuff. I know the stuff that they kind of have to go through, that process of getting back, and kind of that mental side of, because I mean we're all competitors. I mean if you're not a competitor, you're not playing at this level. So I mean everyone wants to be on the field, but I mean it's part of it. And I mean yeah, I'd love to impact other people that have kind of been in similar situations.
We'll go 2 more questions.
Being the son of a coach, how much did you lean on your dad as a coach or as a dad during the stretch of last year and last year and a half?
A ton. I mean, every single day talking to him, and he'd bring out the coach side, or sometimes I'd just say pump the brakes, let's bring out the dad side. But he does a great job on balancing it, and he knows how to balance it. So I lean on him a lot.